Hello, how's it going? My name is Kyle. Today in this video I'm going to be doing a week in the life of an artist. Whatever that means, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm thinking the best way to do this video is to start with some goals for the week, what I'm going to do. As you can see behind me, it's a bit of a mess. I'm in my studio right now and everything's kind of a bit everywhere. So that's first goal, tidy up everything. Second goal, get some paintings finished. We've got this one, which is of my mum, my gran, that's my little brother, one of them, and then me as well at the bottom. As you can see, it's not finished yet. Still needs a lot of work. So hopefully by the end of the week, I can get this one finished. I've also got a commission to finish of a family of Highland cows, which will be a nice one. So far, I've just got the underpainting done. So I need to draw that in and then, yeah, paint it. That'll be good. So we're starting today on day one, which is a Monday. So far, I've been to the post office, roll the footage. Yeah. And I've went to Morrison's, got myself a meal deal for lunch. Today's plans, hopefully get some more done on that big painting. I've been working on some little paintings as well. These are all part of my Common People series that I made a video on last week. It's for uni basically, where I'm looking at old photographs that hold a sense of nostalgia and stuff like that. I went into depth last week in my video. If you're interested in what I've been working on for uni, you should check that one out. I got straight into tidying the studio because it was getting to the point where I was having to parkour over everything to get to things. It become such a mess because we're coming off the back of Christmas here, and I've been doing a lot of Christmas stills, so I was taking everything in these big IKEA bags, bringing them back, taking them away, taking them back. You know, everything just got a bit busy, so I'm finally getting around to tidying it up, which was quite therapeutic. I'm glad I got stuck at it, but yeah. Okay, so I'm taking a little break now because I'm just shattered. I don't know, my energy level's just dropped. But I don't know how much you can see, but it's looking a lot better. I was in the studio yesterday and over the weekend, so like today just had like creative block or something, I don't know. I think tidying it's been quite helpful, tidying the studio, because it means I don't really need to think about painting that much. Plans for the rest of the day? I'm going to film a TikTok advertising my exhibition in Edinburgh. If you've not been to it already, it's in Leith. It's in Loud and Clear, Edinburgh. You should go along. It's got all my music related paintings in there and a few other ones. It's worth a visit. These are some of the paintings, some of the other paintings that didn't quite make the show. So all my best ones are probably in Edinburgh. So you should go check them out in real life until the end of January 2025, which is cool. So you should go there. Go there now. Please, go. Gonna tidy the rest of this studio, but I'll just cut to when it's tidy, because the time lapse is probably getting boring by now. Okay, love you, bye.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so here's an updated studio tour. It's a lot tidier than it was. It's still not spotless, but it was never gonna be. It was never gonna be spotless. So I've sort of tidied up the walls a bit, and made things a bit more presentable. I've not got enough space for everything, so it's just kind of things have been dumped some places. I've had to make compromises, but hey ho. We've got the painting station over here. My painting signed by Palanitini. Very cool. This part was probably the worst, I think, with all the plants. So it's a bit more organised. It's still not very organised, but you know, I'm happy enough with the progress. But yeah, I'll probably see you tomorrow and see what happens. Okay, so what's up, low gangsters? I've had an idea. So to get warmed up back into painting a little bit, I'm gonna paint one of these little ones. It's like a little wooden board. I'm gonna paint this photo of me as a babe on it. It'll be a nice little warm up. It should only take me hopefully about an hour if I'm lucky. It's gonna be part of my uni project and we'll see how it goes. I'll time lapse it or something. Can't believe I've done that. So yeah, with this painting I started with the red background first and it left me the outline of the figure and I was able to paint into it. It was pretty difficult because it was really small, but it took me a lot longer than I thought as well. I thought I'd kind of just rush it out, but this probably took about 2 hours or something. It's obviously really sped up. But yeah, here's the final result. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. I'm quite happy with how it came out. Okay, so I finished this painting. It's a bit rough. It was difficult because it's so small. I think it was hard to get a lot of the detail. I might work into it again at some point, but I'm happy enough with it. Pretty cool. My little cute little face. Yeah, probably get working on that big one. I'm just not motivated to do it. I don't know why. I think because it's so big, it's just hard to start it. So I might just try do little bits of it and see how it goes. Or I'll do the commission. That's probably a better idea. Get working on that. Okay, we've got it drawn in. 3 Highland cows. It's to represent the customer's family, which is nice. Here's the reference image. #Brady. And hopefully it'll turn out pretty good. So yeah, with this one I started with the cows. It's on a really hot pink background, as you can see, which I thought would help get the colours a bit brighter and more saturated. But I noticed the orange was kind of blending in quite a bit. It was hard to find the differences between it, so I started with the background and blocked it all out, so it made it easier to paint the actual cows. Hey guys, so I've did some mining off camera and here's where we're at so far with this. I've obviously still got the faces to do, but I'm happy with how it's coming along. And also I've added borders to this one. Progress of today's been pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it. I guess we'll come back on day 3. Okay, so it's now day 3 of A Week in the Life of an Artist. I finished yesterday I read a bit of this book, Playing to the Gallery. I got it for Christmas, so I thought I could read it. And yes, I can read, so don't start. Okay, so day 3 is the last full day in the studio. Tomorrow I'm going to Glasgow for a uni thing. On Friday I'm at a nursery visiting to kind of show my artwork to the children of the nursery, and hopefully it inspires them or something. So today we need to make it count, basically. I need to finish that Highland cow painting, as you've seen yesterday, and this one behind me as well. I need to actually get started on it because I've painted nothing this week. I did a little bit of the windows. I painted that, but I've not done as much as I'd like to, so hopefully I can work into that a little bit more. I'm going to get cracking on the Highland cows and see how it goes. Cool. Okay, boys and girls, here is the progress. I keep saying process instead of progress. Anyway, here it is. I don't think it's finished yet. Obviously, I think a lot of it kind of needs a bit more detail into it, but I think so far I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to have my lunch break and hopefully get working on this one, which I've been saying all week. So stay tuned, I'll finish it at some point, okay? I've done a bit more work on this now. I'm at the point again where I'm a bit unmotivated. so I don't want to force myself to do it. Made my little brother look a bit like Boss Baby, so he needs a bit of work, but now it's time to water all these plants. So it's now 5 o'clock on day 3, and I have worked a little bit more on the Highland cow painting. So that has been day 3. We got quite a few of our goals done, so if we think back at the start, I wanted to get the studio tidied. I've done that. I wanted to work more on the big painting. Still got a little bit more to do on that one. And I wanted to finish this Highland cow painting, so I've also pretty much finished that. So I'm going to go home now and I'm going to edit this video a little bit. And then I'm also going to send this picture to the customer and see if she likes it. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow we're in Glasgow. That should be fun. And Friday we're at Nursery. God bless. So we're on day 4. We're currently at the train station in Alloa and we're getting the train to Glasgow for uni. I need to hurry up because I've only got like 3 minutes, but I want to film this before I get on the train. We're going to Glasgow for a crit at uni. Don't know what I'll be able to film, but I'll try my best to get as much footage as possible. I'll probably just end up doing a voiceover. But yeah, cool. That's King of England in that helicopter right now. For some reason he's visited Alloa, so that must be him off. See ya. My first stop was Sourcing Green, or whatever it's called, to look at the art section of this shop, because look at it, I was like a kid in a sweet shop. These are what I picked up, just 3 little wooden boards, and they do well for my paintings. But after that, it was walking towards uni. Here it is, the wonderful Stowe building. I made my way in and got upstairs to my stuff. My studio space is all the way on floor 4, so best believe I took the lift. But here's all my paintings that I've done this year. I've done an in-depth video about all these, but basically it's painting from old photographs, and it's to give a sense of family and familiarity. I can never say that word. But anyway, yeah, it's I'm really enjoying this project, and a lot of people are quite resonating with them because they're pretty sentimental. But yeah, here they all are. Please do let me know which one stands out to you as the main one, because a lot of people see different things.
Going up.
This is a painting I chose to hang up and talk about for my crit, and we talked in depth about it, but I've talked more about that in the vlog. Here's a little tour around Glasgow School of Art in the Stowe building so you can see. I think this was the 4th floor, but they've got like tons of things up on the walls, like castings of old marble things, and they've got everything up on the walls for you to kind of cut about and look at. And then this is me going down the stairs, which there's like 4 flights of stairs, and here I held onto my phone with two hands so I didn't drop it all the way down, but it's a workout and a half trying to get down there. But anyway, yeah, here's me swiping out and getting the train home. By the time I was done with the crit, I stepped outside and it was completely pitch black, and it was a long dodgy walk all the way back to the train station, but it was alright. It's not too bad. But yeah, that tunnel was a bit sketch going under it, so I made sure to film it in case anything happened to me. But you know, I was all fine. I got the train on, had my pan of chocolate, and yeah, munched it. I think there was no tomorrow. Yeah.
The next station is Stirling.
Okay, so we're back where we started now, back in the car. Just driving home now, and I'll talk about what happened in the crit, but it's all good. It's pretty cool, pretty insightful. But yeah, cut to that. Right, I'm back in my house now. I've had a shower, I'm all nice and clean. And basically, it was a one work crit, it was called, which means I had one painting to choose, and we took it down to this room and hung it up. We went round in turns, and we had to kind of be quiet and let everyone tell and voice their sort of first opinions of your work. It was interesting to see like a first impression sort of thing from people. It was quite useful to know that people saw my work the same way that I was hoping people would. So a lot of the feedback was it was relatable, it felt familiar, you know, it was all the sort of buzzwords and stuff that I was looking for were said, so I was really happy with how it went. So tomorrow we're at the studio in the morning, and then we are at a nursery in the afternoon. See how that goes, should be good. So, see you then. So it's day 5 now. I'm back in the studio for the last day. Over the weekend, I'm just gonna take some time to recharge for next week. That's what I like to do. Yeah, today we have got a nursery visit in Tullibody. I obviously can't film a lot of that, but you'll get the gist of it. I need to take a bunch of paintings along and a lot of easels and stuff, and I'll set them up, and the kids can sort of draw from the paintings and stuff. I've heard that they've been studying my paintings as just to get them into painting a little bit. So I'm excited to see what they've made already. For the goals of this week, I wanted to tidy the studio, so I've done that. I wanted to get a bunch of paintings done. I'm happy with what I've done. But yeah, so I need to get everything packed up to take away to the nursery. So when I'm visiting all the schools and nurseries that I go to, I tend to bring along these sort of paintings. So ones that are quite accessible. When it's younger kids at least, they understand it's a bird, one like that. They understand it's a gorilla and they get excited about it. And it kind of leads them to want to paint their own. There's other ones that I've done as well that sort of are quite recognisable. This one's more for the older kids, some Fortnite. And this one, they all like this one. A lot of the feedback on that is that they've seen it on TV or they've seen it before, and they start talking about their favourite Pokemons and stuff like that, and it's just good in the way it gets them into art and painting, because they realise they can make something like this to go on their own walls. It's the same with these sort of ones as well. It's like instantly recognisable. Here's a really nice super candid moment of me picking up my stuff and walking out the door. And I definitely didn't have to run back in for the camera afterwards after I locked the door, but you know, I'm so elegant and I'm carrying all this stuff at once. Wow, look at them go, so strong. We are in the car, all set and ready to go. Cool. I'll let you know how it goes. Turns out I wasn't all set and I had to run back in and change my shoes because I was wearing my Crocs and I didn't want to go and wear my Crocs, so there I am, caught it on CCTV. Here I am setting up this space in the quiet room of the nursery. I was chatting away to some of the staff and they were all really nice, but here we are all set up and some of the kids were drawing along. They were basically just copying my pictures and doing it in their own style, which was really cool. I also did this one of my heron, which one of them took away with them, and they were really excited about it. Okay, cool. I'm back in the studio now after coming back from the primary school, or the nursery. It was really fun. All the kids had been studying my work for like a couple of weeks beforehand, been looking at all my different paintings and drawing from it, so they were all really excited. They all knew my paintings already. It was just it was really cool to just be with them while they're looking at the work. Cool conversations and pictures that got made, so I'm really happy about it. So that's been my week in the life of an artist. I'm quite happy with how it went. It was good. A few eventful things, a few not so eventful. Yeah, if you did like the video, please do like it and subscribe and etc. It would be really appreciated. So thank you. Yeah, cool. See you later.